It is time for a late night multi-news video here on Fog Wrestling, and what that means is we have multiple pieces of news that weren't really worth talking about in a single video, brother. So we're going to combine them all together and try and make this last about 10 minutes. Welcome back to the channel. Yes, we have multiple things to talk about. Lei Ying has made her debut in TNA Impact. You might be thinking, who the hell is that? Well, it's former WWE superstar Xia Li, who got released a few months ago. Now she's on TNA, but they've got a deal with WWE, so it's like, you know, kind of like she never left, really. We've got AJ Styles returning to SmackDown next Friday. It's been a while since we've seen AJ. We haven't really seen him, well, we haven't seen him at all in WWE capacity since his feud with Cody Rhodes, and we'll talk more about that as we get into the video. And then we got the announcement that we would be getting Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair as the Bad Blood hosts. And you know what, man? I don't care for hosts. I don't like hosts. And if we're going to have a host, at least have someone who's good at hosting. I mean, not these two irrelevant members of the tag team division that are doing nothing. So, yeah, Bad Blood hosts. I mean, I remember back in the day when you got a host of WWE, it was somebody good. Not just two people that don't have a spot for on the card. But, you know, we will talk about that more when we get there. But first, let's start with the one and only Lei Ying.
That rock star, that superstar. But you're right, TNA deal in place with WWE. It's kind of like Dolph Ziggler. It's kind of like people like that. Is it really moving company? It is, but TNA is like the developmental brand, but
of NXT.
Aye, that's what it feels like.
You know, but yeah, it must be a bit sick to be Dolph Ziggler and you're trying to make a name for yourself, right? You've left WWE, you're right, I'm going to go to Impact. Same with Dana Brooke or Ash by Elegance. And it's like, as soon as you get to TNA, they already start a deal with WWE. So all of a sudden, you're seeing NXT people, you're seeing people from WWE turn up in TNA, and you're kind of thinking, well, that just means like me going to TNA doesn't feel that special, because it's all like we're now competing under the same umbrella. I mean, what Dolph Ziggler would probably be thinking, hold on, why couldn't I have stayed in WWE on the WWE money and got transferred to TNA instead?
Trying to say TNA's not paying the WWE money?
That's exactly what I'm trying to say.
That's exactly what he's trying to say. I totally agree with that. I don't feel sorry for Ziggler, but it's a weird one. As for Lei Ying, Lei Ying.
No, Leah. I don't know. Fuck it, Xia Li.
Xia Li. I mean, who cares? Honestly, I mean, TNA's hanging on by a thin Impact hair at the minute.
Is she going to be a difference maker? Can she kick this company in the right direction?
No.
No. I thought it was a bit harsh that she got released in WWE, because there's like so many women that could have got released instead of her. Plus, she was doing something with Lyra Valkyria for the belt, but like, good luck to her in TNA.
Let's just be honest, right? The entire women's division of WWE could go to TNA, and I don't think it really changes much.
Doesn't change nothing anyway. Let's speak of a guy that can change things. A former TNA legend, none other than AJ Styles. Next week, he is returning to SmackDown, and I don't mind it when they claim that AJ Styles is returning, because it has been, you know, about 5 months since we've seen him. This is a proper return, not somebody who missed 1 week and then is coming back the next.
No, absolutely, I hate that. You know, Solo Sikoa, oh, returns. Oh, CM Punk returns. Oh, Drew McIntyre returns. Randy Orton returns. Those 4 guys alone have probably had about 5 different returns since AJ Styles was last seen, which, you know, but gives about 20 returns all in. You're right. I think to be considered a return, I think you need to be talking like 2 months. Minimum 6 weeks for me.
Yeah.
And even then, 6 weeks is a wee bit.
I agree. Anyway, last time we seen AJ, he was competing for the title. Obviously, he's had time off now. We haven't seen him. It just feels like he's went for a guy in the main event scene, and now he's lost a lot of momentum because he's not been there. I don't know why WWE do this. Even when someone loses the belt, like you see Gunther lose the belt at Mania. I'm just going to use him as a quick example. He loses the IC belt, and then he doesn't show up for 3 weeks. And it's almost like, well, the unbeaten record, the 2-year reign's forgotten. But Roman Reigns loses the belt, then you don't see him for like 6 months. I think it takes away from Cody beating Reigns and Cody ending the streak when you just don't see the guy appear.
No, I totally agree.
But whatever, AJ Styles, he's coming back, he's coming in cold, he's 46. Is this a guy that could go to TNA? Is this a guy that could get involved in that partnership? I'd probably, I think maybe TNA would like to have AJ back, and I'm sure that AJ would like the opportunity to wrestle a few more times in TNA.
Apparently, his deal runs out though early next year. AEW.
I'm assuming that AJ Styles will be a TNA Hall of Famer when it's all said and done as well. So, I mean, who knows? I doubt he would want to leave WWE to go to TNA. I think the deal they have right now, where they can send WWE guys to TNA, I think that works out best for AJ. Because let's be honest, man, see when you get to the level of WWE, you don't want to go back to TNA.
I think AJ Styles is truly the last great debut in WWE.
Agreed. Great debut.
Not even like the debut itself. The
even
last time something felt big, like in terms of debut.
Yeah, and I think he was pretty good for the next couple of years. Obviously, the Roman Reigns stuff at the Royal Rumble. Then he got into the stuff with Jericho. Then he got
Cena.
He challenged Roman Reigns for the belt. And I mean, they were a series of good matches. Then obviously he went to SmackDown, the face that runs the place.
No, AJ Styles felt like a very big deal.
Yeah, some great matches with John Cena. Since then, it's just kind of been downhill. I mean, AJ in the last 4 years has pretty much done nothing.
No, I agree, but here it's everybody though, isn't it, man? It's just
it's not his fault. It's not his fault. WWE's went down the fucking toilet.
But
everything since the COVID has been crap.
AJ Styles debut at the Rumble, right, is nearly 9 years ago. 9 years ago.
Yeah, that's insane. And we have Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair. They will be hosting Bad Blood. I've no interest in this.
Who cares? Well, honestly, I don't think two people within the company should be hosting a pay-per-view. It's the same when The Miz comes out every Mania. Oh, The Miz is the host.
But you know what? At least I would say The Miz is qualified to host a show.
Yeah, I think
see when they let what's her name? Shotzi Blackheart. See when they let her host Halloween Havoc. I'm kind of thinking, well, at least she's got that kind of horror Halloween kind of gimmick look kind of going to her, so I'll accept that.
Yeah, but she's a jobber.
I know, but I can accept that. See, why are Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair, why are they hosting this? They came out a month ago and said that they want to be a more premium live events. They're upset at the lack of premium live events that they're on, and that the only way they can promote the tag team titles and the only way they can turn this division into a force is by getting on premium live events. Once again, Bad Blood is not a premium live event that they can fit onto, so now it looks like they've just been shoehorned in there in the host role. That's what it seems like to me.
I just think WWE's got too big of a roster. It's got far too big of a roster to be doing 5 match cards every month.
Oh, why do you think they're on the Bad Blood?
Well, it's because Triple H is shoehorning them in there, as you said.
Yeah, I mean...
No, everybody's pretending to be happy, right, and licking Triple H's nostrils clean, but the longer this goes on with 5 match cards and people don't get pushed, put it this way as well, AJ Styles been missing, Seth Rollins has barely appeared this year, Becky Lynch, Charlotte's gone. There is so many people that can come back to WWE and take spots
I know Bobby Lashley's not coming back, but I mean, for the past year, he's done absolutely nothing.
Yeah, like Brock's not been there. Like Roman's not been there a lot this year either. There's a lot of people in WWE that can come back and hoover spots clean off people.
I don't know. I just look at Bad Blood and I just think, right, the main event, or at least the match that should be the main event, is Drew McIntyre, CM Punk. That seems to be the match that has been like at the forefront of the pay-per-view. I mean, if you really want someone to host it, why not get like a Mick Foley? A guy that's actually competed in Hell in a Cell. A guy that's got experience in that match. It just seems so out of place to have these two as the hosts. It almost feels like, here, I've got nothing else for you, so on you go. You can host this pay-per-view.
No, but I like Mick Foley, right? But I just don't think... I think Triple H is trying to honestly push out all these old guys, unless he's pals with him. He's not pals with Mick Foley, I'll let you know that for free. I think you have to be under Triple H's wee fucking thumb.
But how shite that? McMahon acknowledged that the legends could actually bring eyes to the product, and he would try and bring them back and incorporate them when he could. Triple H just seems to be going in a new era where he only wants to use the current roster. And guess what? The current roster fucking sucks.
Yeah, no, you're right. See, with like The Rock, I think it's different because The Rock's like, in with TKO. The Rock in a way is above. I mean, he's above Triple H.
No, definitely. But like, remember Edge, Undertaker was lead into their Hell in a Cell match. Mick Foley came back on the cutting edge.
Aye.
And they played into that, and Edge battered him. I mean, I thought that was good.
Yeah, and that's.
And I thought, like, you know, if you want to have a host, then why not give it to Mick Foley?
I would say I think they've done Mick Foley quite. He was special referee for Nash Triple H as well. They've done it quite a lot.
I haven't done it in a long time though.
But he's the man.
But who would you rather be hosting this? Mick Foley or these two?
Mick Foley. You just know Bianca Belair's gonna go and wave the fucking ponytail around, man.
Anyway, I mean, Bad Blood. I just don't see why these two are hosting Bad Blood. Doesn't make any sense to me, but it is what it is, guys. There's your news. So AJ Styles returns next week. Lei Ying debuted this week. By the way, she won. If anybody cares, congratulations
Jade
to
is
her.
an absolute jobber.
Yeah, I mean, no, honestly, man, she felt like a bigger star in AEW.
Yeah.
I remember when she went, oh, she needs to go to WWE. WWE will treat her like a real star. They'll give her the what push. She signed a contract, then didn't do anything for like 3 months.
I know. People are just up Triple H's arse.
See, when you're a big deal, they push you from the get-go, man. They want you to come in hot and make an impact. They don't get you to appear, then do fuck all with you for 3 months.
Yeah.
And that's what they did with Jade Cargill.
That's it.
When's that ever happened before?
Never.
When someone that they've got big hopes for debut and then you just don't see them for months, they don't do anything for months.
They obviously don't trust her. And, you know, judging by in-ring ability, I can see why. It's like giving the keys to Nathan Jones.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't really recall her being that bad in AEW.
Yeah, but
I think she did it.
WWE take pride in their work. You know, they don't want someone on TV looking fucking shite. Tony Khan doesn't really care.
Yeah, but I actually don't think she looked bad in AEW. Although I would say, I think when she's went to WWE, I've noticed she's trying to do like more springboards and like manoeuvres that maybe she's not cut out for.
Aye.
I think she's trying to be too flashy in WWE. She's like a powerhouse. Keep it simple. No, but look, in AEW she had that dominant run where she was like unbeaten, no one could defeat her. Like, what's she got going in WWE?
Nothing. A jobber tag team.
Oh, you're black, I'm black, let's team up at WrestleMania. I mean,
But these two have been a tag team for like a year.
Oh, but we won the belts, then we lost the belts, but we won them back. I mean, who gives a shit?
And then people are like, oh, I can't wait for the turn inevitably. I don't care. The ship has sailed. Wouldn't care about it anyway. Anyway, I like AJ Styles, but honestly, I think it's time. I think he's got to make a decision soon. Do I retire in WWE? Or do I go back to TNA? Or do I test the waters at AEW? What's your money on?
You know what? I like AJ. I got respect for AJ. Go AEW and make that money. Why not?
I think AJ Styles joining Moxley's group with Shane McMahon. Sign me up for it.
Yeah, I mean, AJ Styles, one of the best wrestlers I think of this, new millennium. I definitely go as far as saying that. It's a shame that he didn't have more of a character.
Like, I'm not going to say I'm a mark, like I said, I think AJ Styles coming back was truly one of the last times I've been excited for wrestling.
Yeah, no, definitely.
And
AJ
his
Styles.
Boneyard match with Taker was probably the match I've enjoyed the most in recent memory.
And it's sad what they've done with him over the past 5 years. But as it is, guys, we'll catch you in the next one. AJ Styles, look, if he comes back to WWE, he's just going to be a bit part player. He's going to do absolutely nothing. I mean, does anybody even remember his feud against LA Knight going into Mania? How shit was that?
I know.
It's just garbage. See, at this point, you may as well go to AEW and make the money. Why not?
No.
I'm sure Tony Khan will offer you $5 million.
Like, he's done a decade and near enough in WWE.
Yep. And he's getting older. He's not going to be around much longer. I'd go to AEW and take the money.
Same.
Anyway, maybe they'll make him a world champ. You don't want none. Anyway, that's it, guys. Till next time. Peace.